Sure am.
Welcome to the new video series, Ringgold Rapid Responses. I am Patricia Klein, historian of the Ringgold Band. In this series, we will meet members of the Ringgold Band and Ringgold New Horizons Band and get a glimpse of this life. Welcome, Ringgold Band member Doug Werner.
Yeah, thank you, Patty.
So what section of the band do you play in, Doug?
I'm a member of the trumpet section.
The trumpet section. And do you serve the band other than playing?
I do. I currently serve as the president of the board for the Ringgold Band, and I have served on the executive board in other capacities for maybe the last 5 years, I'd say.
And how has that transition been, being president after a 15-year president?
Yeah, that's right. I had the honor of serving after Cindy Miller-Onks, like you said, who was president for 15 years prior to my taking over. And she set a pretty high standard. So, I mean, it's been a learning curve. This is my second year. I give it a resounding okay. So, not bad.
Well, the band might not know, members of our audience, that you were the spearhead of our renovation project. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, yeah, I guess I was sort of spearheaded that. You know, when we decided a few years ago that we needed to do some changes at the hall, you know, that is kind of in my wheelhouse and what I do for a living. So I took that project on to try to guide that through, and we had a lot of good help and a lot of donations and a lot of people who pulled together to get that done. So it was a big success.
It's definitely a team effort. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. What is your present occupation?
Oh, I work as an electrical design engineer for an architectural engineering firm in Douglasville, STV Incorporated. So I've been a long time.
How long have you been with the Ringgold Band?
I've been with the Ringgold Band a little over 10 years.
You can all meet my cat Maestro, who's being obtrusive here. He likes to make a guest appearance in all the podcasts. And do you remember your first gig or most memorable moment with the Ringgold Band?
Yeah, you know, I do remember that because, you know, I played in the band for a while and you know, not been on any gigs. That's kind of how that traditionally happened. And I finally was on my first gig and I showed up, and that's when I learned that you had to bring your own music stand to a gig. And I was, you know, honored to sit by Gene Umentower, who explained to me that from now on I needed to carry a music stand in my trunk. So if you went to the trunk of my car right now, there'd be a few miscellaneous things and a music stand in there.
I think I have 3. Oh my God. And don't forget the clothespins. You need those out as well to keep all the music secure.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family and your life outside the Ringgold Band?
Oh, well, I have, right now it's my wife, Chris, and I. We've been working together from home for about 8 weeks, so it's pretty cozy. I have two adult children, a daughter, Amanda, who lives locally in the Exeter Township, and my son, Andrew, lives in San Jose and works in the Silicon Valley. So, yeah, so they're grown. I have 2 grandchildren. My daughter has 2 young girls, so they keep me busy. So outside of Ringgold, I like to spend time with my family, do a little gardening, and travel as much as I can.
I bet you spoil your grandchildren a little bit.
Maybe a little.
And when the band gets back together, hopefully in the near future, what is the one song you would love us to rehearse and play again?
Yeah, that was a great question because there's so many great songs in our library. But I'm pretty fond of playing the whole suite, and you know, I'd love to.
The first or the second?
The second. And, you know, I love that piece of music, so, you know, maybe we'll get to play that again soon. Soon is the key operative word there.
Yeah, I think a lot of musicians and artists, everyone's craving to be together, but especially what we do is such a live, ambient feeling. And yeah, I do a lot of music online, but you lose the vibrations and that feeling.
Yeah, I've come to realize what a big part of my weekly life the Ringgold Band takes up, and playing and getting together, and I've really missed that over the last few months.
I think we all have. Is there anything you want our fans to know?
Oh, I mean, our fans probably already know, but you know, the Ringgold Band is is a musical gem of Berks County. There are just so many fine musicians in that band, and it's wonderful people, wonderful musicians, and a real honor to be part of it.
Well, let's give a big hearty thanks to Doug Werner, our current president, for sharing their time with the Ringgold Band audience and patrons. I am Patricia Klein, and this is another edition of Ringgold Rapid Responses. Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Pat.